You ever look at your dinner plate and wonder, could this meal actually help me live longer? That's exactly what I asked myself a few months ago. I was tired of seeing my energy dip, feeling like I was just going through the motions. I wanted more life, more energy, more years. Turns out the solution wasn't some magic pill. It was right there, sitting in my pantry. Today, I'm going to show you 7 foods that can help you boost your longevity, starting right now. These aren't exotic superfoods that cost a fortune. These are everyday items you can start incorporating today. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll be ready to stock your kitchen with the best life-boosting foods. Now let's dive into it, because who doesn't want to live a little longer and feel a lot better? Let me tell you, I used to think living longer meant you'd eventually just feel older. You know, slower, more tired, like it was inevitable. But then I started digging into how the food we eat can literally change that story. And here's what blew my mind. What you put on your plate today can make all the difference in how you feel tomorrow and years from now. I'm talking about simple, everyday foods you probably already have in your kitchen, but maybe you're not giving them the spotlight they deserve. No, this isn't about some extreme diet or expensive trend. It's about adding foods that fuel your body, protect your health, and even help you feel younger as the years go by. Sounds good, right? Stay with me because what I'm about to share isn't just theory. It's practical, easy, and you can start today. So grab a pen or just hit that save button because these 7 foods are about to become your new best friends for living a longer, healthier life. Here's the thing. We've all got busy lives, right? Work, family, stress. It's so easy to just grab what's convenient and not even think about how it's affecting us long term. I used to do it too. I'd hit the drive-thru or microwave something thinking, I'll deal with this health stuff later. But that later sneaks up on you. Next thing you know, you're feeling sluggish, your energy's dipping, and you're wondering why it's harder to bounce back from a bad night's sleep or a stressful week. The problem is, most of us don't realize the everyday choices we make with food are either adding years to our life or taking them away. It's a wake-up call when you realize that every meal is either helping you thrive or setting you up for more issues down the road. But here's the good news. It's not too late to turn it around. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight or start eating like a monk. It's just about making smarter choices, adding in the right foods that work for your body, and giving yourself a chance to feel better, live longer, and actually enjoy it. All right, let's get into it. The good stuff. These are the 7 foods that can literally change the game for you, and trust me, they're not hard to find. First up, berries. They're packed with antioxidants, which are like little warriors fighting off damage in your body. I've started adding a handful of blueberries to my morning routine, and it's a simple, delicious way to give your body what it needs to stay young. Plus, they taste amazing. Next, leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula. They're not just for salads. I used to think these were boring foods, but they're like the multivitamin nature intended. Rich in vitamins and minerals that protect your heart, your bones, even your brain. Throw them into a smoothie, saute them with some garlic. We'll get to that. And you've got a superfood powerhouse on your plate. Speaking of heart health, let's talk nuts. Almonds, walnuts, cashews. These little guys are full of healthy fats that keep your heart ticking like a well-oiled machine. Grab a handful as a snack, toss them on your salad, or blend them into your smoothie. It's an easy win for your health and your taste buds. Olive oil. Now this is the Mediterranean secret. You might already be cooking with it, but did you know it's one of the healthiest fats out there? The people in Mediterranean countries have been using olive oil for centuries, and they have some of the longest life expectancies in the world. Drizzle it on your veggies, dip your bread in it, or use it as a salad dressing. It's liquid gold for your heart and brain. Now let's talk fish. Specifically, fatty fish like salmon. Loaded with omega-3s, this is brain food. I used to skip fish because it felt like too much work. But trust me, it's worth it. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation, protect your heart, and keep your brain sharp. It's like a mental workout, except all you have to do is eat it. Legumes. Fancy word for beans, lentils, chickpeas. These are budget-friendly, packed with fiber and protein, and they keep you full. I started adding chickpeas to my meals, and it's a game changer. Not only are they super versatile, but they're also helping me stay on track without reaching for junk. Finally, garlic. I know, it can leave your breath a little interesting, but garlic is one of the most powerful foods for your immune system. It fights inflammation, lowers cholesterol, and boosts your immunity. I throw it in everything. Pastas, stir-fries, you name it. Sure, your breath might need a mint, but your body will thank you. These aren't some exotic foods that are impossible to find. They're right there, waiting to be a part of your daily routine. Start small, add 1 or 2 of these to your meals this week, and see how you feel. I promise you'll notice the difference. Here's the real aha moment. It's not just about what you eat today, but what you eat consistently. I didn't see changes overnight, but after a few weeks of adding these foods into my diet, I started to notice something. More energy, better focus, even my skin was glowing. And the best part? I wasn't feeling restricted or stressed about it. That's when it clicked for me. These small, intentional choices, like grabbing a handful of nuts instead of chips, or swapping butter for olive oil, can add years to your life. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. It's not about some massive, overwhelming overhaul. It's about building healthy habits, one meal at a time. And trust me, those changes compound. You'll start feeling better, you'll have more energy, and you'll be investing in your future, your longevity. Think of it this way. Every time you choose these foods, you're giving yourself the gift of more time. More time with the people you love, more time to do the things you enjoy, and more time to live life on your terms. That's the power of food. It's not just fuel, it's a life extender. So here's the bottom line. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making better choices. Little by little. The foods we talked about today, berries, leafy greens, nuts, olive oil, fish, legumes, and garlic, aren't complicated. They're easy to find, they don't cost a fortune, and they actually taste great. What's important is that you start. Add just 1 or 2 of these into your meals this week and see how your body responds. Trust me, you'll feel the difference. And the more you make these choices, the more you'll start to notice the benefits. More energy, better focus, and most importantly, a longer, healthier life. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every meal, every choice is a step toward living longer, feeling better, and thriving. So why not give it a shot? Your future self will thank you. Now that you've got these 7 simple foods to boost your longevity, it's time to put them to work in your life. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. If you want more tips on how to easily incorporate these into your meals, I've got some great resources linked in the description below. Recipes, meal ideas, it's all there to help you make the most out of what you've learned. And hey, remember, this is your journey, and you've already taken the first step by being here. So, keep seeking, discovering, and embracing wellness until we reconnect.